Hi everyone, I'm Ross. I'm running for Minister of Finance, though you know that by now. Tonight it's my job to convince you that of the three of us, I do the best job as Minister of Finance. So that means doing one of my least favorite things in the world, which is talk about myself. Anyone here who's written a cover letter or a resume kind of knows what I'm talking about. It's a little awkward. But I suppose tonight it can't be helped. So why should you vote for me? Well, in my mind, there are three main reasons. My experience in student government, my financial knowledge, and my vision for the future. So first off, experience. I've been involved in student government since the beginning of high school. I was that little grade 8 kid that would show up early to the meetings, ready to change the world overnight. Never really worked out that way, but nonetheless, I served as my grade's elected representative on my school's community service council for 4 years. And then in my senior year, I served as the head of our arts council. At the University of Southern California, I acted as the pledge class president to my fraternity before coming to Quest. All this time serving on different governmental bodies has taught me the importance of teamwork and cooperation if anything is going to be accomplished. I would love the opportunity to work with other members of the SRC to help serve the Quest community. Now it's the role of Minister of Finance, because that does require a specific knowledge set to perform properly. And I want to be an actor. Doesn't seem to be the most relevant field right off the bat, does it? You're right and you're wrong. First off, before I decided to pursue theater professionally, I was actually planning on a career in business. And so I do have a substantial knowledge base from classes and personal readings about finance. But I actually found that choosing to pursue acting has made me more interested in studying finance than a potential career in business ever could. And this is mostly for selfish reasons. Some of you might have heard that acting as a career is kind of financially unstable. You're right. It's tough, but it's exactly this reality that made me realize that I need to know how to manage my money as well as possible, because there's going to be times where I'm not going to land a role for a long time. So I'm personally quite invested in knowing what the heck I'm talking about when it comes to finance. And I think all that I've learned will greatly help me as minister. So what will I do if I'm elected? What's my vision? Why should you vote for me? Well, first, I'm a huge fan of transparency. I think Kelly, our current Minister of Finance, has done a tremendous job with the introduction of the infographics that keep our student body informed as to how the SRC is spending their money. But sometimes I hear people questioning why so much money has been allocated to a certain one-night event or project. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of a good party. But I understand the indignation that some students feel because it seems that they don't have a voice in these decisions. That's not acceptable to me. I would work tirelessly to talk to members of the student body about funding proposals before they were approved. This is very much your money, and I want working for you. And this ties into my last and final point. If elected, one of my biggest priorities would be to explore the possibility of relatively safe investment strategies for SRC funds. I've been discussing this with Kelly since early December, and she has a similar vision to myself. We're prepared to begin working on this as early as February, should I be elected. Every summer, our money spends 4 months sitting in the bank account not being used. We should make that money work for us. The Minister of Finance should be responsible for exploring options to grow our funds, not just deplete them. I'm aware this won't be an easy task. There will be a lot of red tape and administrative hassle that accompany any great change. But I'm willing to take that on. I want to be your Minister of Finance next year. I have the experience, the knowledge, and the vision to do the job properly. And I hope you'll give me that opportunity. Thanks for coming out tonight, guys.